Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Adam and Natalya World. Now get your hands off me, booty.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Adam and Natalya World. Thank you for joining me today. Well, it is WrestleMania Day 1 today. I'm doing this kind of late. This is a WrestleMania 36 predictions and thoughts before it even happens. So this is going to probably air right when it starts at 4 o'clock. But might as well get into it. I'm just going to discuss the matches. There's not much to go on. Nobody really cares, seems like, because there's no crowd. But WWE keeps pushing it, just like they keep pushing Roman. They keep pushing for this WrestleMania, even though it'd be so much better if they just wait a couple months and then have an actual WrestleMania. This is the only good thing I've seen to come out of this, were these WrestleMania shirts that says, I wasn't there. I thought that's kind of funny. But everything else, not a good idea. So, first match, we got Natalya versus Liv Morgan. This match will have a build-up to nothing. Nobody really cares. I'm just going to go Natalya wins. Match number 2, we got Cesaro versus Drew Gulak, whatever. Drew, we'll just say Drew, not McIntyre. Probably have, I want Cesaro to win because I actually like him. So I'm just going to say Cesaro. Who cares? Match number 3, we got Otis versus Dolph. Since it's WrestleMania, they're going to have Otis go over. Match number 4, Elias versus Corbin. I'm going to go with Corbin on this one. Match number 5, Aleistar Black versus Bobby Lashley. I don't understand Aleistar Black. I don't get him. He's not a good wrestler. His look is not good, if you ask me. Like, as far as he's not ripped, he's not cut up. He's just all covered in tats and barely wearing any clothes. I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley, because that guy looks like he deserves it. I mean, he's had the whole Lana Rusev story for forever, and give him a shot. Although I just did see Rusev the other day, he actually shaved his head. So he went from long hair to short hair to no hair. And then Lana's still doing her little TikTok thingy and pretending like they're not together. Match number 6 is a women's tag team match. It's the Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I'm going to say Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross win. Match number 7, the Raw Tag Team Championship. Oh, we switched them over this side. The Raw Tag Team Championship. We got the Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Angel Garza. I don't even know who the last two guys are, unless I haven't really been paying attention. So I'm definitely the person you want to go to about wrestling right now. I'm going to say Street Profits. Smackdown Tag Team Championship. If you notice, it's a triple threat ladder match, but there's only one person each, and that's apparently because The Miz is sick. He might have corona. If he does, I hope he gets to feeling better. If he knew he had it and came over there, that's screwed up. But you got John Morrison, who's friends with, or tag team champions with The Miz, versus Kofi Kingston versus Jimmy Uso in, like I said, a ladder match. I'm going to go Morrison wins, just because he's still kind of new-ish, because he kind of came back. But who knows? Like I said, although if The Miz is really sick, they might want to take it off of him. So I'm going to say Jimmy Uso. I changed my mind, Jimmy Uso. Match number 9 for the Not This IC title. We got Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan. I'm going to say Daniel Bryan wins it. Then he goes against Drew Gulak, and Drew Gulak wins the title, and Drew Gulak kind of gets a little bit of a push. But I could be wrong. Match number 10, SmackDown Women's Championship. We got Bayley versus Lacey versus Tamina versus Naomi versus Sasha. It's an elimination match. I'm going to go with Sasha Banks wins. Somehow she turns on Bayley or does whatever, and then she wins it. Although if it comes down to Bayley, Sasha, and Lacey at the end, I think Sasha will turn on Bayley, and then Lacey will reap the reward. So I don't know who I'm predicting for this one. We'll just say Sasha. Match number 11, we got Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Two of my favorite wrestlers ever. I think they're going to have Kevin Owens go over on this one. Next up, we got Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. I never even heard of that, but of course it's like the Undertaker. Undertaker's got like a 75-2 record, so going with the Undertaker. Hopefully this is his last WrestleMania because he's getting old. Next, we got the NXT Women's Championship. We got Rhea Ripley, the champion, versus Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte wins and then goes down to NXT to kind of help boost the ratings a little bit, even though people aren't really a big fan of Charlotte Flair. Raw, Women's Championship. My girl, Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. Becky Lynch, of course, won it last year at WrestleMania. She's held it all year. She beat Ronda Rousey, Shayna's real-life friend. This one's really a toss-up for me, but I'm going to go with Shayna Baszler. I think Shayna's going to win it. Next up, we got Cena versus The Fiend. Now, this is the match that pisses me off the most. This is just a regular Firefly Funhouse match, which also nobody knows what it is. This match, this match would be so much cooler if John Cena was trying to beat The Fiend, who was still the Universal Champion, the blue version, who's still the Universal Champion. He was trying to beat the record of Ric Flair. How much cooler would that be? But no. They put the belt on Goldberg so that Goldberg could go against Roman. As we all know, Roman is no longer wrestling at WrestleMania. So now they threw in Braun, who's clearly not going to win, even though he would in a real fight. And it's just a match. No one's going to care. He's gonna spear Braun a couple of times, and then that'll be it. There's no way he's going to be able to actually jackhammer because he couldn't even get Bray Wyatt up. But I got The Fiend going over, hopefully. I said John Cena buried him years ago at WrestleMania 30, I believe. That ruined Bray Wyatt. He was doing so good for a while, and then John Cena just goes, nope, pass. I'm going to go over you. But that was 6 years ago. John Cena's not into wrestling full-time like he was back then. So hopefully John Cena will look out for The Fiend, and The Fiend will go over. Next we got Edge versus Orton in a last man standing match. Clearly Edge is going to win this one. Then we got the Universal Championship, Goldberg versus Braun. Once again, it was Roman Reigns. Now it's Braun because Roman Reigns has the leukemia or whatever, so he might die. I don't want him to die, but I do want him to not wrestle anymore. But I got Goldberg going over on that one. And the final match, WWE Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. I think it's pretty clear that Brock is going to lose. I don't know if this will be the last WrestleMania. But they seem like they're pushing Drew, which is pretty good. I mean, I don't hate Drew, but I don't love Drew. He's just whatever. But I am a big fan of Brock, but it might be his time to go. I don't know. This would be a good time for him to retire, maybe, and then put the new guy over. We'll see. That is it for my predictions. I said we'll see how this WrestleMania goes. It's going to be a poop show, that's for sure. Like I said, there's no audience. It's just going to be but WWE's got to do what WWE's got to do. I said they're running the company, not me. But just let me know what you think down below in the comments. Who you think's gonna win? Like I said, this is not a predictions contest like we've done before. This is just a prediction to see who do you think's gonna win, because it's just a lackluster WrestleMania in my opinion. That is it. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And as always, I do appreciate it. Also, stay safe with this whole coronavirus thing going on. Wash your hands, wear your mask, stay inside, don't talk to a lot of people. Let's try to get through this and get on to the other side and enjoy life if we can. That is it. Till next time, peace.